when you hear the expression, God, I wonder what these streets would say if they could talk. Sarasota Street Talk is making the streets talk, and we're recording what they're saying. So that, to me, that is what Sarasota Street Talk is all about.
Sarasota Street Talk is to introduce people of the surroundings.
We're literally right now, we're downtown Sarasota, and we hear people all around us telling different stories. Those are the streets talking.
Hey, Scotty, how are you?
Good afternoon, Mark. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking.
We're uncomfortably close to each other.
Well, that's because we have to get in the mic. We have to get in the camera right here. So, I mean,
Your
yeah,
wife
you're
Teresa
very,
is
very
going to
close.
get a little bit wondering about you.
A little bit jelly, but as long as that's not your hand on my knee, we're fine. Okay, so my name is Mark Klecka. I am a realtor here downtown at Coldwell Banker. My partner in crime to my left, your right is?
Scott Maloff, mortgage broker at Summit Lending Solutions Corp.
And let's make this exciting, okay?
That's right.
And
And
together
together
we
we
are
are
Sarasota Street Talk. All right. So
Woo.
before it was kind of Sarasota
We used to
Street
be
Talk.
really like,
Yeah, whatever.
now we're more
But no,
excited.
we're very excited to be able to do this every week. We're here Monday. I'm sorry. Monday. I can never do
Monday
this
through
right.
Saturday.
Monday every day.
The first, second, and fourth Saturday.
Yep.
Right here in front of Parker Books and the
Gator
Gator
Club.
And
then
we're on the third Saturday.
we are at the Bazaar at Apricot and Lime, Kim Living Goods place over there. And it's always a lot of fun. So if anyone's not been to the Bazaar at Apricot and Lime, I would highly recommend you guys going. It's a fantastic venue / entertainment area. Artisans selling their wares and crafts, and it's just a great place. So we are here at the corner of Lemon and Main. Again, as Scott mentioned, right here by Parker's Books and the Gator Club. And we do this just right here on the streets because if the streets of Sarasota could talk, what would they say?
Right.
And everybody here, I feel, is the streets of Sarasota. Everyone's got a story. Everyone is from somewhere. So far be it from us to be like an air-conditioned, cushy studio with a green room and
Yeah.
green M&Ms and swag. And
Right.
we just out here live just making mistakes.
It's one of my trips.
That's what we're doing.
And
So-
and so we started with, you started this about a year and a half?
Year and a half going on, maybe 2 years ago.
Just a table
a
and
table
two chairs.
and a Walkman and like a little thing and yeah.
And
That's
then-
it. And
and
it kind
then-
of grew a little bit, and you came on board.
About February last year. Then we started tackling people. to
Yeah, then
get
we started
guests.
eyeballing people to come
Yeah.
talk to us. Then we had like a little beach umbrella to protect us, and then it turned into this monstrosity.
Well, and then in April of last year,
Yep.
1 year ago,
Yep.
we said we need to schedule some people.
Yeah. And guess
And
what happened?
We scheduled 3 people.
And
on
guess who the first one was?
April 1st. And that very first week of scheduling people, here he
Mr.
is.
Brian Byrd.
So-
no, I'm honestly, I'm not.
That was
He
a
hasn't
great-
even said anything yet. I'm waiting for that first
Voice.
intro when he talks, and I'm just gonna be like,
Well, he is a famous singer and steel guitar player.
so.
So, Mr. Byrd, we'll let you introduce yourself and your lovely wife.
Good to see you guys.
See right there. Like I said, there it is. Good to see you guys.
Good to see your face in the place, man. Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No,
I'm
it's an
Brian
honor
Byrd.
to have you with us again. And this again was almost like an anniversary, kind of.
It was
Well,
April
the
1st.
year
It was
and a
April
half
1st.
anniversary.
It was
Yeah.
April 1st. It was
Oh,
April
was it?
Fool's Day, my daughter's birthday. I remember.
All right, so it's practically anniversary. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
All right.
So, I'm Brian Byrd, originally from Sarasota, Florida. Reside in Bradenton now because it's cheaper. And moving back to Sarasota soon.
Good.
Yeah,
Really, you
out
should find a
east.
good realtor.
Yeah.
Need a mortgage? Need a realtor?
Need
We
a
got a couple
mortgage
of them. We
realtor.
know.
And
No, but
this is my lovely wife, Molly Byrd.
And you guys are newlyweds.
Yeah, we are.
Wow,
Kind of,
congratulations.
right?
When
Yeah.
when did you guys?
February 3rd.
February
Yeah.
3rd. Wow, it's
2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm on my 1 year right now with Teresa. My 1 year.
Good for you, bro.
Thank you, thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah.
So you're like off tour now, right? I mean, you're not.
Right.
You're obviously now we know why you stayed here for a little bit. Well worth it.
Yeah,
You know, but then are you here for a little bit? I mean,
I'm
'cause
here.
you're
I'm here for good.
going around quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start establishing myself in different places, but my main spot right now is Cask Ale, also Pie or Blase out on Siesta Key.
Okay.
So you were telling me earlier, Friday, Saturday, Cask and Ale,
Cask and Ale,
and
yeah.
you'll be around.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
we love when you're here. But the band is awesome.
Yes.
when you're on a ship somewhere.
Yeah.
So they're very good. And then Blase on Thursday.
Right.
At Siesta Key.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
7 to
Pie
10.
every now and then.
Yeah, the Blase and Pie are pretty much the same spot,
Okay.
same owner as Cask Ale. We were also playing at Mandeville, but they're going up under some renovations right down the road. That's also owned by,
Pie and Cask Ale
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. And aren't they turning into a different venue? Kind of? Aren't they? I thought I heard something about like an oyster bar or something that
Yes,
might
that's
be
supposed to
having
be
raw
happening
oyster
too.
bar.
Yes,
something. Yeah,
yes,
they were keeping
yes,
that.
It is true.
That name for a
Yeah.
while.
So they just opened Pie on Main.
Pie on Main. Yep.
Yeah, same people. Yeah. So that's who I rock with right now.
Okay. And you've got so what's so cool I think about is in your band I guess, but the whole premise being that you can have different singers come in. I mean,
It is
you've
true.
made I don't say you made, but I mean you've given opportunity to a lot of great singers here.
It's true.
Like
Yeah.
Opie Taylor and
Taylor,
and
Taylor
Taylor
Opie.
Opie. I'm sorry, I keep saying that.
Quick story about
on.
her.
Well, Taylor Opie, it's her stage name.
Yeah.
Gotta be. And
Well,
it's
her
Opie
first name
Taylor.
is Taylor.
Oh, is it?
Her first name's
is
Taylor,
but her last
Opie
name is different now because she's
Okay.
married.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But we still call her Taylor Opie.
Okay.
Tay Tay.
And
or
Bree,
Tay.
we've had
Tay-Tay.
on.
Yeah. So, quick story about Taylor. I was her drummer when she was like 18, 19 years old. She had a band called Dreadnought that she played in. She played guitar and did lead vocals. And it was a 4-piece, 5-piece band. And yeah, I was her drummer for a number of years. It's crazy how things just go full circle.
Right.
But when I started playing down at Cask Ale, this is after the pandemic. They started opening up bars again, public areas again.
Yeah.
And it started as a duo. It was me and Thorsten Moore. And he's the one that got me to start singing as much as I do now. And another friend of mine that lives out on the Key, he would tip me. Every time I would sing, he would come up and put money in the tip jar. I was like, John, that's
Oh,
a
I
great
like it.
incentive, man.
I'm seeing a pattern happening.
So now when he comes out to the shows, he's like, bro, I don't have enough money. So, yeah.
You're like, here, I had a tip from somebody else. To hit that, right?
Yeah.
So we were talking earlier, now that Mark's back, the technician, about when I first met Brian.
Yeah.
He was singing a blues song. I asked him if he was from Chicago by chance or New Orleans. And he told me that
I'm born and raised in Sarasota.
born and
Okay,
raised.
wow,
He was a
okay.
unicorn like
I'm
you, kind of.
homegrown.
Like, yeah, I was here in
Homegrown.
1980.
Yeah.
Like, so I got here when I was
45.
45 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, when I was 10. Yeah, I was 10. But yeah, no. So you've seen the craziness and the change.
I've
and the,
seen a
like
big
downtown,
change.
not the way it is now.
My mother would bring me down here. When I was a kid, they still had the, what is this called again? This whole farmer's market.
The
We
farmer's
used to call
market?
it back
Right.
in the day, it was called farmer's market. There used to be a Woolworth on this street.
Oh, wow.
There
Yep.
used to be a Moss
There's a
Brothers.
Moss Brothers, which-
down at the end.
yeah, which is the movie theater.
Man, like I've seen a lot change. And it's great to an extent.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know.
On the other hand, brings with it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, traffic.
A little bit of traffic.
But okay.
Yeah,
So,
business
But it's
wise,
great.
it made
But
sense.
it's good. But it's
Okay, the
good for
professional
your
side of me
profession,
says-
right?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
right.
yes. And
the-
it's always packed out at Cask Ale every Friday and Saturday
Yep.
night, So I'm
Yep.
grateful for that. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
the reason why it's packed is you guys.
Right.
I mean, really. I mean,
Oh, yeah, I
And,
mean-
and we see they give a lot of people chances there. I mean, they give and some great music over there. But I can always count on when you're there, when your band is there, minus you, and then when you're there, then it just gets packed
I got
even
you.
more.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
it's just,
that, man.
Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
appreciate that.
And a year ago, we didn't get to speak with Molly. So, Molly, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, I am Molly Byrd officially now. So we met last
How's
year.
that feel? Is that weird?
It is.
Molly Byrd.
I still have to get used to it. I changed that name quick, though. We got married on Saturday. It was changed by Monday.
Okay.
We met.
It sounds like there's a story behind that.
Yeah.
Maybe she was
Yeah.
it crazy about her name or what? I don't know
Yeah.
what that is. But
We met on a cruise line.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brian was playing a show, and I was on a cruise by myself. And he walked up to me after the show.
How you doing?
How
you
you-
use that voice.
How
and
you doing?
That silky
That
smooth.
voice.
That no, wait, that.
I'm the singer in this band.
I don't know if you know this, but
You're like, yeah, I kind of noticed you were singing. Yeah.
He said
that was me up
something.
there.
Yeah, I walked up to her and I was like, "Hey, pretty toes,"
Oh.
because I'm a foot guy. I love pretty feet.
And I said,
And she
I'm gonna
said
marry
she
you.
took before. I'm not joking. She literally said that. She's like, "I'm gonna marry you."
Oh, no
Is that the
kidding.
response? Wait, after you heard
So
the
you're
voice.
from Baltimore?
I'm from
Originally?
Baltimore. I am. I currently live in Charlotte, so I grew up in Baltimore, Dundalk. I'm a Dundalk girl, right where the Key Bridge just collapsed. So they're going through that now. And I was born and raised there. Moved to Charlotte about 6 years ago with my son so that he could start school there, start off in a different place, be raised, somewhere different than Baltimore. Wanted to give him the best opportunity I could as a single mother.
Yeah.
So he's been in elementary school there. He'll finish up 5th grade in about a month, and then we'll head
for
down
him.
here. We're going to
Awesome.
move to Sarasota.
That'll be
So
great.
Nice.
Awesome.
I work there in crime scene.
I was going to say what she does for a living.
Yeah. I
Go
work
ahead.
in crime scene.
Crime scenes.
What?
I go, that's what this was about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
When we were doing this show. It's kind of a crime scene, but now we're
Yeah,
now we act like
this
now we
entire
kind of know what we're
project was a
doing.
crime scene about 6 months ago, and now it's a little bit less of a crime scene. But I think we've
No,
tightened it up a little bit. But still live and still just making
No.
mistakes left and right.
We have fun.
But wow,
Yeah, so
crime
it's
scene
cool.
investigating. So you're called in.
So I work
Something
for,
happens, they call you in, and you don't touch that, and you put down the little triangles. and all.
So I do work for a major police department. I'm in more of an administrative role.
Okay.
And I started off in dispatch, moved down to crime scene about 2 years ago.
Wow.
I do process a lot of the violent crime suspects there. So we have about 100 homicides a year, give or take. We're up to about 45 right now for the year in Charlotte. So we stay busy up there with some of the violent crime. I process them. I do things like pick up evidence from the medical examiner's office, things like that. I'm hoping to step out of that when I come down here. So my master's is in IT. I'm looking for something a little less
I think-
traumatic.
Yeah, no, I think
Wanna
it's
move
safe
down
to
here?
say you'll find something down here in IT.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
there's plenty of opportunity.
Kind of a growing area.
Sarasota tends to be a growing area.
Yeah,
It's growing a little
little
bit, from what I understand.
So we're
Um,
excited though. moving
So
down.
you're playing tonight? Are you playing tonight?
Yes, sir.
Cask
Okay.
Ale?
Yes, sir.
Cask
Cask
Ale,
Ale,
right.
7 to 11. at Cask
7 to
Ale.
11. Okay, and who's going to be your feature singer tonight?
I think it's tonight is James Albritton.
Okay.
He was there last night. He'll be sitting in with us again tonight. What's today's date?
He's the
6th.
The 6th.
Yeah.
April 6th.
Mhm.
Well, you don't want to miss I see them handing them out
Yeah.
for
April
420.
The 420 thing at Munchies?
Don't miss 420 at
At
Cask Ale.
Yeah.
Oh, 420 Cask
At
Ale.
Cask
All right.
Ale.
Oh.
So
I
don't
got
do
a-
this.
I
Oh, yeah,
got a-
something.
I got a crazy lineup
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
for 420.
Because I've seen you with like 8, 9 members
True
in
story.
that band, right?
Yeah, I've had
I mean,
different
some
people.
bongo players.
It's
some
true.
All sorts of stuff.
Yeah, we have Geraldo, the percussionist for Jimi Hendrix.
Okay.
Wow.
He played
Okay.
percussion at Woodstock. He's played for Michael Jackson, Anita Baker, Elton John. These are, he's top of the line
Yeah,
type.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
But he was at Woodstock and he played percussion for Jimi Hendrix. Now
All right.
he just comes in. I told him whenever you want to come in and play, you don't even have to ask. Just bring your stuff.
Is he
set
the
up.
guy that's playing the bongo?
Yeah.
The big
That's
one?
him, bro.
I saw him a couple weeks ago, right?
Yes.
I think he was
yes,
here.
Yes. Yes.
I have a question for you. Private events.
Uh-huh.
I assume you do those?
Yes.
We can talk off air about that, but a friend of mine wants to inquire
Okay.
for her
Yeah.
50th
He's,
birthday.
he's asking for a friend.
Okay.
Her 50th birthday. No, her 50th birthday. She goes, I think I'm going to have a live band, and I should probably talk to Brian. I go,
That'd
we
be a
can do
great
that.
idea.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do private parties, weddings, all that kind of stuff,
So what is the story with you and Bree? Like, so back, did you get Bree like a first opportunity kind of to sing more?
Bree Rivera?
Brie Rivera, I'm sorry. Yeah, Brie Rivera. Because that was
Mark's
about
a huge fan.
I'm a huge fan.
Obviously of you,
Yeah,
but
and of you
also
as well. I mean,
Bree.
obviously,
Listen, I'm
too.
definitely
Taylor.
a huge fan of Bree.
But
oh,
I
my
mean,
God.
she's taken off too.
She has a different vibe, and she stays booked months out. I mean, she's
Right.
probably booked for the rest of the year. She's good.
Yeah.
But we're going to be playing together
Yes.
at Gilligan's
The first Sunday.
The first Sunday of
June, July, and August.
The first Sunday in those months at Gilligan.
June, July, and August.
June, July, and
First
August. First Sunday.
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 At
Gilligan's.
Gilligan's and Siesta
Yeah.
Key, Bree and Brian.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, I'm
awesome.
there every time.
I was
then.
going to say, I'll be there
Tell him
every
that's-
first
Yeah.
Sunday.
So it was. I think I got exposure to her through Thorson Moore because we needed somebody to fill in, and he was like, "Listen, Bree's really good." Bro. I was like, "I don't even know who this is." She's like, "She's good, bro." So she came in and she sung, and the first time I heard her sing Alicia Keys, oh my God, bro! I was like, "Who in the world is this?"
Okay.
And
okay.
she could
So
sing
I
all
gotta.
the bachata.
You know
and all
what?
that
You know.
kind
I'm gonna say.
I
now.
know what you're going to say. Hang on.
Okay.
So we had her on. It must have been our third Saturday because we had her at the bazaar on Apricot and Lime. She, well, like all you guys, you're all talented, but you're also humble and
Yeah,
kind.
approachable.
I mean, just
Approachable.
totally
Yeah.
so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, yeah, it was fun interviewing her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead.
So here's my little story with Bree. So I'm a big Radiohead fan. Okay, so I went over there and so I'm like, hey, for a request, could you play Creep? Radiohead Creep. I thought I'd throw a curveball, like that she would be like, I don't know about that. So I gave, I put 20 in there, whatever. And she's like, all right, yeah, I think I'll knock that out. And this was over at Cask Ale. She did a version of Creep that literally made me cry. Like, my wife had to comfort me. I was crying. I mean, her voice is so the way her style on it and whatever. So now the joke is kind of like, when she sees me, she's like, yeah. So I'm committed to the 20, and she plays Creep, and but. She's so talented. She'll take a song and she'll make it her own.
It's true.
It's just
It
ridiculous.
is true.
Yeah.
It's true.
So if you're walking by, we have a famous Hall of Fame steel guitar player,
Yeah,
Brian
please.
Byrd
I
from the
don't know
Dirty
about
Byrds, and his
famous.
wife Molly.
Yep. Mr. and Mrs. Byrd.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, stop by and give a listen.
Yeah, no, please. This is in Cask and Ale tonight. What time? It starts
7
at
to
7,
11.
7 to 11.
Yeah.
Cask and Ale. And then
If they're on a break, it's not a very long break. Be patient.
there's a story behind that, Scott, right?
You know that story, right?
Yeah, once you go into that
Every
one.
time I would go there, I would get there like 5 after 8, and they would be on a break.
Yeah.
And I'd met Brian, earlier, just friendly people, and I'd be like, "You're always on a break, dude. Every time I get here." So for like
He's like, that's not a
for
coincidence,
like
my
2
friend.
months, for like 2 months, I'm like, "You're always on a break." He goes, "Scott, 7 to 8 we play, 8 to 8:30 we take a break, and you get here at 5 after 8, so we're gonna be on a break."
Yeah.
And I went, "Oh wow, I guess I should have figured that out sooner."
Yeah. So it's like, well, wait a minute.
Sorry,
it's
it's fun.
5 till 8. Why are you on
So
a
I don't
break
give him a
right
hard
now?
time. I still give him a hard time, but at least now I know the schedule.
Oh my God. Okay, so tonight, yeah, we definitely probably have to hit that
Yeah, I'm
tonight. And then you mentioned Gilligan's. And
Yes.
Again, so
Yeah.
July. I'm sorry,
the
June,
first-
July, and August, right?
June,
the first
July, yeah.
Sundays.
What
Yeah.
time is that?
6 to 10.
6 to 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blase on Thursdays.
Every Thursday, 7 to 10.
7 to 10.
Yeah.
Okay, and if anybody wants to check this up and go
You can-
online
You
to
can go online to my Facebook page, Brian Maurice Music.
Okay,
Brian Maurice Music. Yeah,
Or-
my whole schedule is on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to follow that.
you know what else?
Yeah,
They can also
please
go up onto
Like
ILDS.
it, share it, and follow it. All that good stuff.
You what?
My blatant segue here. Well,
Oh,
they could go
go
on to
ahead.
ILDS too, the I Love Downtown Sarasota Facebook page. It's a group, not a page. Please join if you're not already a member. And you can check there
And,
because I will
yeah,
go ahead and post anything that you.
anything.
Are you a member of the group though? By chance, are you? Or do you go on Facebook much? Or
Molly, you probably all
do
over
you
the
as
video
well, or
stuff.
not?
right?
Molly is on social media more than me. I'm like one of those guys. I'm in and out. I don't just scroll.
Yeah,
Right,
I'll post
because
my stuff.
anything
And I'm
that, like,
gone.
if you want to communicate to me anything or text Scott or myself,
Okay.
the dates or just one time,
Absolutely.
happy to put it on the site.
Yeah, she takes care of all that technical kind of
All
stuff.
right, so we're gonna talk.
You know what I mean?
We're here to
So,
talk.
Brian, give a little bit of your background here in Sarasota, because I remember mentioning church and things like that.
Yeah, born and raised here in Sarasota. As a kid, my mom took me to church over on Mango Avenue, right in the Newtown area. And that's when I was introduced to music. As a toddler, I'm walking around with a Mickey Mouse drum in one hand. And then my mother, she played a hand drum in church, so she knew how to keep time. It was like a big bass drum. And that's all we had, clapping of our hands, one big bass drum, and then every now and again, we had a steel player to come in. And it wasn't a 5-piece, 4-piece band, 3-piece band. It was just that one lap steel player, whoever was playing that hand drum, and it was a wooden church, kind of leaned to the side because it was so old and just oh my God. But yeah, that's how I was introduced to music. And one day my mother brought me, as a kid, she bought me a 3-piece drum kit, and I taught myself how to play drums. Grew up in church playing drums, played all over the state of Florida, playing drums in different churches because it was one organization, but it was established in different parts of Florida.
Right.
So we would have conventions and all that kind of stuff, and grew up playing drums, and there was always a steel player in our services, always a steel player, whether it be pedal steel, lap steel. I fell in love with lap steel, bro, and as a kid, before I even got a real lap steel guitar, I would take a regular guitar, put it across my lap, take a D battery as my slide bar, and take a regular guitar pick and just strum the strings or whatever, because I could hear it, but as a kid, I didn't know the technical side of it, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, my mom bought me my first lap steel, a real lap steel, 6-string, Gibson, I think it was. I wish I still had that guitar because it's probably worth a lot of money right now. But yeah, I taught myself how to play steel. I'm fortunate to have played with a lot of great people. Like when I played at Madison's, the guitarist played for Ray Charles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That kind of stuff.
Well,
Okay.
and that's what we talk about being here in Sarasota.
Yeah.
People would walk up and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I was an astronaut," or I was somebody was like at the Met, like a pianist, played in New York or something like that.
Yeah.
And you just never know who you're
And it's
gonna
somebody
find here.
And we didn't even think like okay, like last minute, okay, come on over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, no, I'm over here. We're going to go to Paris in 2 days. I'm concert
Right,
pianist.
yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Like everyone. That's what I'm saying. Everyone's got a story.
It's
Everybody's
true.
got a.
It's true. One night playing at Cask Ale, one of the Allman brothers was in. He's just standing there at the bar. Thorson told me this is when me and Thorson and Andrew and Damon were playing as a 4-piece at Cask. He's like, my friend's probably coming through tonight. I was like, really? Who's that? He's like, Devin Allman. I was like, yeah, right. Yeah, no way, bro. I come in and set up my stuff, and he's standing at the bar. I have never met him, never seen him, so I didn't know who he was. So Thorson goes, there he is, bro. I couldn't believe it. My mouth was like, wow.
Cool, right?
And he got on stage while we were getting ready to close the night, and he played Purple Rain with me.
Oh,
my
that's cool.
sweet
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh, my God. That guy.
You have my number. Text me next time.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott.
Well,
Dickie Betts is
He's local, too.
He's a local
Yeah.
guy. It's
Yeah.
Twinkle's dad's best
Quickle's
friend.
dad's best friend, right?
Yeah.
Dickie Betts. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
So I imagine those guys. Yeah, it's awesome.
But yeah, man. Grew up
That's the
right
kind of
here.
thing
But
where
you're
you-
famous to me, so I don't need.
I appreciate that,
You know,
bro.
I mean,
You
We're
would
working on
literally
it.
drop anything that you're doing if that's a text that you got from Brian.
hey, Almonds here, or Brian Johnson, or Dickie Betts, or whoever.
Yeah. Oh, and Brian Johnson, if you're
Brian
out
Johnson,
there. Yeah.
give
We
us a
want-
call.
we-
Give us a call.
Get over here.
We might be able to squeeze you
wanna
in.
talk to you.
We might be able to squeeze him in on the podcast.
Yeah, we'll try to squeeze you in. Yeah. If we know you're here.
He's
we know-
local guy,
if We
too.
know you live here.
Yeah.
You can hear us. Okay. No, but thank you guys for coming on so much.
Of course, man.
And so it's great that the fact that you were like one of our first. You were the first real guest,
Right.
really, that we had
Yeah.
back in the days of the Walkman and the.
It was just
a
a
little mic.
It was
that
one
like
mic. That
passing
was
it back and
it.
forth like this. You know.
I don't even know if that's on YouTube. I think it might be just on Sarah's.
I think it's just. I think it was just audio. I think we
It was
just did
just
audio.
audio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
didn't
For
have
that.
cameras, right?
And but now, yeah, we're gonna
Well,
be
you
putting
guys
this
look
up
great,
tonight.
so it's good.
Well, thank
Yeah,
you.
you guys look fabulous.
Hey, look at that. She's
So-
wearing my face on her
Oh,
shirt.
look at that!
Oh,
shirt. Oh,
swag.
yeah. I do need some. I do need.
You need some.
I
We
need
need some
that
swag.
shirt.
We need some
I
swag.
need
some
that
swag?
shirt. Right
Okay.
there.
If we can
Yep.
get some swag and we'll post it and wear it.
I got
we'll,
you.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I
I need.
mean,
I've been saying that. I like the red and the black. They're
Yeah.
both really cool.
Appreciate it.
Oh, please.
Oh, there we go.
There, speaking of which, we have a Nick drive-by.
Hey, Nick.
This is a Nick Purdue drive-by of Rose and
Rose and Ivy.
Ivy.
Something's going on. Oh, that's right.
What's
This is
going on?
coming
Oh,
up.
it's a Misguided Sunday.
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Oh boy.
Okay. It's going to be a long weekend.
Yeah. After Cask Ale. Okay, can we ask the question? Your turn.
Okay, I'm going to ask a question. So
for each of you.
All right, so maybe the bad guy. We ask everybody the same question. We're building this up like it's a big deal. It's really not anything. So, 2 favorite restaurants downtown in the order of your favorites.
Molly first.
Molly first.
And she doesn't live here, but she's been her. You've been here plenty.
I've only been to 2 restaurants
Oh,
downtown.
that's convenient
Right.
then.
Well,
So
there you go.
What are those?
You won't be dissing anybody then.
Pie on Main,
Okay.
Cask Ale.
Cask Ale.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
There you
That's
go.
a pattern there.
Yeah.
Okay, but let me explain. Her palate is not adventurous. She likes chicken
Cheese.
and shrimp.
Oh,
Yeah, that's about it.
yeah.
And cheese pizza.
But
So
we also cook at home a lot.
yeah,
so.
we cook at home.
We should be cooking more at home. Like we
Usually.
tend to go out quite a bit.
All right, Brian, your turn.
Okay, right. 2 favorites. Now this is kind of hard for you too because in the back of his head he's thinking, where am I
Where
going
do
to
I-
be
where
playing
do I
next?
perform,
Where am I
right?
playing next, and who's not going to hire me now if I don't mention his name?
What's the name of the steakhouse right down the street on the left?
Element.
No,
Hyde
no.
Park.
Oh, Hyde Park.
Hyde
Steakhouse.
Park?
Hyde Park over here.
Hyde Park
Oh, my
Steakhouse.
God.
Or State Street is right around the corner.
Hyde
but
Park
Hyde Park.
and then State Street.
So good. And my second, what's the taco joint down here on the right?
Oh, Melvin's.
It's a
Melvin's?
Melvin's.
Melvin's
Oh,
on the right
Melvin's?
side. Yeah,
Yeah.
So good.
that's very
Right.
good too.
But-
We got
Taco Tuesdays?
Fresh Friday last night.
Well, he was playing.
I
Oh, I'm
was
sorry,
playing
you're
last night.
playing. Okay, yeah, so no,
He was a
that'd
little
be
busy.
no. Yeah, he was entertaining other people.
Actually, I walked through Fresh Fridays and went to Cask Ale.
you went
Oops.
by the street party
I
to
went
go
by the
see
street
Brian.
party to see Brian.
Some of the
Okay.
best food that we've had though was at our wedding. We had hibachi catering at our
Yeah.
wedding. So Fluffy's Hibachi came out and cooked hibachi at our wedding. That was probably the best fried rice.
Yeah, well,
Oh, that's
Ever.
awesome.
ever since I told her, I said, date night, I'm going to take you out to
Daruma's.
out on Fruitville.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's so good.
No, that's so good.
But the hibachi, that was probably the best food we've had in the last couple
I
months.
love hibachi.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
Right.
our wedding.
All right. Well, they passed. They passed that with flying colors.
Yes, they did.
Okay.
Yes, they did.
Like we
thanks
build it up
again.
like it's a big
Oh,
deal.
here.
It's like
Take
not
some
at all.
swag.
So,
I ran out of business cards.
Yeah, there's-
those are my business cards.
Thank you.
so
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you so much for coming
thank you
on.
guys.
You know, you guys are
Appreciate
always
seeing
welcome.
you again. I'll
Appreciate
see you
it.
tonight, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
Yeah,
And
Casket Ale
Everybody
tonight,
get to
don't miss
Cask
it.
Ale
Don't
tonight,
miss it.
7 to
Yep.
11.
7 to
Mr.
11.
Brian Byrd himself.
They never break, so you won't miss them.
Yeah, he plays all the way through for 3 hours straight. You heard it here first.
So, all right.
But thank you so much for coming on. And you know, Brian, anytime you see the chair open, just please. I
Appreciate
know
it,
you're
Brian.
busy, and but you're always welcome. Like you don't have
Appreciate
to
it.
time
man.
anything.
God bless you guys.
Okay,
Keep
guys.
doing what you're doing.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you
have
so
a good,
much.
Have a good one.
And congratulations.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, for the nuptials. All right, very cool. All right, very good. And again, thank you.
It took us a year to get them back on.
It took us a year. That's how busy he is. Thank you, sir. Thank you, guys.
You bet.
Oh, you bet. Yep.
All right.
All right. So I guess
Always
we know
fun.
what our plans
Always
are
fun to
later
see
on
them.
this evening.
Yep.
You know,
Always.
not that Cask Ale is normally a go-to, but now we got a reason.
He's sticking around. Not leaving the country anytime soon.
No, he's staying around for a little bit.
Yep.
So okay, so
All
we're
right.
gonna go and wrap this up
Stretch
here.
it.
We're gonna go get
do a little stretch.
refreshment, do a stretch because my old bones are just yelling at me.
All right.
And we'll come back in 2 and 2, wrap it up.
Make
we'll
good
probably
choices.
give another half an hour or so of
We'll be back.
just audio fodder, and then we'll wrap it up.
All right.
All right, make good
See you in
choices.
a bit.
All
Make
right,
good choices.
Ta.